Imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you don't head into the office. You're at home, sipping your coffee, and sending a proposal to a new client, drafted with AI in minutes. And this week, you'll work maybe 10 intentional hours. Not because you're lazy, but because you build a solo business that runs with purpose and leverage. But here's why learning how to make this possible now is urgent. Mass unemployment isn't some distant threat. It's happening now because AI is automating routine roles faster than people can reskill. Just look at hundreds of headlines in the last couple of months. Klarna cuts thousands of jobs, shrinking its workforce from 5,000 something to 3,000. Its CEO openly stated that AI now handles the work of about 700 customer service agents. Meta recently laid off 3,600 employees, pivoting to AI-first strategy, replacing traditional roles with ML engineers. Anthropic CEO warns that 50% of the entry-level white-collar jobs could vanish within 1 to 5 years, driving unemployment toward 20%. Hi friend, if we haven't met, I'm Shule. I am former engineer and business strategist here in Silicon Valley turned solopreneur, certified coach, and founder of Hardstack AI, where we help service-based solopreneurs automate their operations with AI. So here's the question. If you will need to learn how to leverage AI either way, why wait until your role or your coworker's role gets replaced? Why not flip the script and use AI now to build your own one-person business without grinding 50-hour weeks or without hiring a team? Most importantly, finally owning your work instead of trading time to build someone else's dream. The reality is, no matter where you're at the corporate ladder, the old promise of that stable 9-to-5 corporate path is breaking apart. But the same technology, AI, that disrupts job market can actually free you from the hamster wheel. And today, this is easier than ever. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it step by step, how to start building the right foundations to build your own one-person business with the help of AI and while you're still at your day job. But before we dig deeper, we need to understand one very crucial thing that I believe no one talks about that much. Most people assume AI replaces humans, and I believe this is a very pessimistic perspective. They think even if I build a business with the help of AI, it will sound robotic, it will not be real. And my friend, that's a misunderstanding. Gartner forecasts 76% growth in the generative AI spending this year alone. And PwC's 2025 AI Jobs Barometer reveals workers exposed to AI earn a 56% wage premium and enjoy a fourfold increase in productivity compared to rivals. Here's the thing, AI actually amplifies the human skills and human qualities that matter, like creativity, strategy, empathy, and not drowns them. Stay tuned and I will share this 3-step system later in this video that lets you build your one-person business engine using AI and while you're still keeping your job, at least for now. Here's what most solopreneurs or solopreneur wannabes get wrong. They ask which AI tools I should use. Instead, I believe we should ask this: which task in my job or side hustle can AI replace or augment so that I can step into higher value work? In other words, something that AI still can't fully replace. Because if we don't get into that mindset, the tools will overwhelm us. And I'm saying this from experience because that's been happening to me a couple months ago. So trust me. So these are the building blocks you need. 1, choose the right market and right offer because everything starts with that. 2, automate your operational engine with AI-powered workflows. 3, grow a personal brand that AI can't replicate. And I believe this is the one that's non-negotiable to stay competitive in the next decade. Now let's make this pragmatic. Here is the right foundational system to successfully exit your 9-to-5 sustainably, profitably, and having AI as your ally. So step 1, design a high-margin, low-headcount offer. Your first priority is which market you choose. In other words, which problem you want to solve and how you uniquely solve it, or your core offer. So move past that low margin temptations. So forget that $29 one-offs or scaling agencies full of people. That's a race to bottom in the next decade. This sounds simple, but it's honestly a lot of work to figure this out. So if you're interested to learn more about it, I highly recommend you read Alex Hormozi's 100 Million Offers book, where he teaches his framework on how to make offers so good that people feel stupid saying no. And my friend, this is an amazing business read. I actually read this in one day, like a year ago. So instead of those low margin offers, I highly recommend anchoring your offer in expertise and human value, because those two things are the things that AI cannot replicate. You can consider starting a coaching, consulting, advising, doing fractional work or freelancing businesses, small group programs or masterminds, digital products or productized service businesses rooted in your IP or intellectual property, like courses, toolkits, and your own expertise-based frameworks or unique solutions. And my friend, here the secret is make sure the value, like majority of the value, comes from you and not the information you provide. Your role here is intellectual, rational, and creative. The repetitive parts in your business, which is a lot, like drafting emails, writing a content, or repurposing that content, those can be handled by AI. So for example, if you're an HR professional, you can package your expertise into a coaching program for mid-career professionals. And when doing this, you can automate 7 to 80% of your workflows while you lead the strategy, your brand, and really focusing on serving your clients. And step 2 is map and automate your business engine. And this is where AI shifts from being just a tool to your entire operations team. Start by mapping your entire client journey or any business workflow. So this is an example flow. 1, lead expresses interest. 2, proposal sent. 3, contract and onboarding. And 4, delivery and check-ins. So look at the entire workflow and break down what's exactly being done in more detail. And for each stage, decide these 3 things. 1, what's repetitive, what's manually intensive or what you hate doing, and what AI can automate. Then you can start automating one process at a time. For example, for your lead follow-up, you can use ChatGPT to draft a personalized message and connect it with Zapier to trigger the sending. Or for onboarding, you can use Airtable with Make to send contract, welcome packet, and questionnaire automatically. And the result, the more you automate and implement these, 70 to 80% of your operations workflow vanishes. As a result, in your evenings or weekends, you're not grinding. Instead, you focus on meaningful work and what lights you up, like creating, strategizing, and connecting. Step 3, build a compounding personal brand asset. My friend, I cannot emphasize this enough. This is not optional in 2025 and in the next decade. This is essential because in an agentic AI world, anyone can automate, anyone can write, anyone can do digital products and sell them on autopilot. If they can, I think that's going to be really hard and competitive. But anyways, only one can be you if you know how uniquely to communicate your personal brand. It is no longer information age. What matters is how you deliver the transformation and services to the clients. And of course, your ability to build the trust. So build a brand and online presence that compounds. To start with, choose one anchor platform like YouTube, LinkedIn, or Substack. So these are usually the ones that I recommend. I personally use them because these platforms are perfect for building authority, which is key when building a personal brand online. And secondly, publish content that showcases certain parts of your IP, like your unique frameworks, your client stories, your own unique proven methods. And lastly, of course, amplify with AI, but not replace your voice. For example, you can use ChatGPT to start drafting your outlines, but finalize the writing in your tone, including your own experience and your own stories. And then you can repurpose that authentic content into more short-form content like clips, tweets, emails with the help of AI. If you've stayed until now, you are ready. Comment below one repetitive task that you would offload right now. I will reply with a personalized micro solution to the first 5 commenters. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. In this channel, I talk about AI, future of work, and solopreneurship. I believe in the optimistic future of work. And this is your moment. This is our moment. The future isn't out to get you. It's waiting for you. See you in the next one. With love.